Walking in the house in my road, gotta make her put it on. She don't like wearing clothes, just left Concord, North Carolina. I was licking on booty and a whole lot of vagina. Eat a pizza with some ice cream, she'll remember you. Ice Cube, make it chip, shiver like the winter do.
See me with the crew, I better get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move, make a move.
Started. Please don't get me started. Started.
What up, y'all? Snake Almighty, aka the global dark-skinned ambassador, with another Rikers Island / prison story. Listen, y'all, and let me know if any of y'all watching this have been through the same thing, because this literally just happened today. There's a scam going on. And when I mean there's a scam, I mean you can easily be fooled if you're not looking for certain details. Now, we all know, those of us who have loved ones who are incarcerated, we all know that through various different methods, you know, some ways by which through entrance of the booty hole canal, some inmates have cell phones, some inmates have phones that they're not necessarily supposed to have, but they use it to, you know, talk to their loved ones on the outside and, you know, get things done. Yeah, I don't really need to go into detail about that, but there is a scam going on, and I'm going to let y'all know exactly what this scam is. Now, this scam, by the way, first, before I even go into this, welcome to the channel. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let this touch the algorithm. This is a very, very, very important video. This scam is people who pose as your loved one, who ask for money. Now, I almost fell for it, but I thought about the fact that I also used to be locked up, so I know how good swindlers people in jail can be. And I also had to ask myself a couple personal questions. Now, I was on Instagram, right? And I came across this profile that had my boy Melly Mel's picture on it, right? Instagram, and I'm thinking, hey, this bro old Instagram, right? And I also seen that we had some of the same people, right? He has some of the same followers and all that, following some of the same people. So, mind you, this was 3 days ago, right? So, I recently spoke to Melly Mel. The last time I spoke to him had to have been maybe 3 months ago, right? He had a cell phone number. I was texting his cell phone. We was corresponding back and forth. And then we lost contact. Now, this is not the first time it happened, so this is not a surprising thing. He's had more than one different cell phone number. You know, so he could have gotten to a fight or something and got moved, you know, got packed up. And this is how he keeps ending up with different phone numbers. So I'm under the impression that maybe that's what happened. Maybe not, whatever. So I find the Instagram, I see it, I'm like, let me see if my boy be using this Instagram. So I text, I'm like, hey, what's good, beloved? Holla at me, what's good? So 2 days go by and I get a response, right? And I'm gonna read this shit word for word what I see, right? It goes, what's up? What's up was already like, see, my first thought, even though I kept continuing the conversation, because I was like wanting to make sure this is really my boy. His response is, what's up? Now, after a long time of not talking to each other, this is not how we greet each other. So first of all, there's no excitement, there's no love in the what's up. But I respond, what's good, beloved? Now, this is where things start getting tricky, right? His next response is, Not really good. I'm still in the jam. Life ain't easy. Praying for peace and strength and keep the head up for better days. I'm like, okay, my boy don't talk like this. I'm like, my boy don't talk like this, but then again, I'm also like, see, cause I'm a New York nigga, you feel me? We from New York. And no point in time has ever a nigga locked up said, I'm still in the jam. It's never happened. But I can tell you the situation. At this point, I'm questioning like, should I right now ask this person a question that only Melly Mel will know the answer to if that's really him? I'm like, it's too soon. It's too soon, right? So I'm like, as a response, I'm like, yeah, that's the only thing we can do, stay positive. But you still in whatever, which is the jail that he's in, right? And his response is yeah. And then the nigga says, jail ain't doing me well right now. Keep me in your prayers always, right? Jail ain't doing me well right now. Once again, never in history has the homie sent me any kind of message talking about jail ain't doing me well right now. Keep me in your prayers always. Now listen, my boy is a little bit tougher than that, man. He ain't never, ever sent me a message as if he doing bad in jail, he's a weakling, oh, he need prayer, he's sad and depressed, and all this other shit. But at this point, I'm about 90% sure, right, that this is not the homie, this is somebody else. This is somebody else. So now, once again, I'm analyzing, I'm like, jail ain't doing me well right now. New York niggas don't talk like that. It's not the homie. But my response is, of course, because I already know where this is going. So then the next message is, for sure, I will be out soon. The time will come, for sure. I got you, for sure. You truly real one, love you for life and forever, right? So at this point, I'm convinced like this is not my boy because for one, I'm a New York nigga. We from New York. We don't say for sure. I'm like, so clearly my mans must have got moved and he left his phone behind or he sold this phone to somebody. And this is what they're doing. This is what they doing now. This is a little hustle. But I'm like, never does a New York nigga say for sure and then say for sure 3-4 times in the message. I'm like, this nigga is he's from Atlanta, Milwaukee or something, right? Right? And I'm like, he about to ask for some money and he was waiting for me to offer, right? But my response is, I'm about to make him truly ask for it so I can violate, right? My response is, you already know. Likewise, my brother, I'm getting cold now because I'm like, this is not my man. My mans don't talk like this. Then his next message is, I stay silent every day, right? Every day, spelled ERRDAY for every day. Bet, I got y'all for life. Better days coming, for sure. Love you for life and forever. I'm like, this is too much love here. This is too sentimental. This is not the homie. And then every day, we don't talk like this, right? But then I respond, love you more, bro. And now here it comes. Nigga says, it's all love. 100 emoji. Send me some. SUM. We don't do that. Send me some through Cash App or Apple Pay. I got a nigga Cash App I'm using in here. You know my situation right now, cause I owe the food vendor in here $150. Throw me any amount you got. Crying emoji. Praying hands. 100 emoji. I left the nigga on scene, right? I'm like, how do I respond to this? Because I'm like, at this current point in time, I know for sure this is not my mans. So really, truly, how do I respond to this? Right? I'm like, how I know this is not my mans? First of all, my name in the hood is Juju. Nigga ain't say my name not one time. What's good, Juju? Juju, my nigga. None of that, right? For number two, Melly Mel, the homie would always ask, hey, how your kids doing? How your mother doing? Blase blah, blase blah, right? And the homie is not a beggar. He's not a beggar, right? Not a beggar. Feel me? So I'm reading this. Like I said, after the last message, I left the nigga on scene, right? I left the nigga on scene. I'm gonna show y'all this right now. It's in reverse right now, but I think when I post it, it should be flipped. But I'm showing this right now, right? And then I didn't respond. He left a question mark. So you know what I'm gonna say and respond right now? Suck my dick. Suck my dick. And then we're gonna leave it at that. And I'm going to block this. Why? Because I know that this is not my man. So now it is blocked. And that's how I deal with the situation. Be careful when your people is texting you. Be careful. If you really get skeptical, ask them a question that only you and that person would know. Make sure that it's really your people. Please be advised that inmates get phones all the time, and they may have to sell a phone, or they might make a deal and give a phone away as a deal, or they might just get moved abruptly and they'll leave their phone behind. Don't get caught slipping. They scamming out here. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace. The Everyone is Toxic podcast is coming.